Hi Capricorn, this reading is for you if you just recently broke up or had a fallout with your significant other. I'll do 3 spreads in this reading. In the first spread, we'll be looking at the situation as to what happened. The second spread will be the advice for that situation. And spread number 3 will be new love coming towards you in the near future. Please like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. Alright Capricorn, let's see what's going on here. Let's see what happened. We have the 5 of Wands clarified by the 8 of Swords, the 7 of Wands, the Knight of Swords clarified by the Ace of Swords, and we have the 10 of Wands on the bottom of the deck. You could have been dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, or absolutely any zodiac sign. You will most likely know this reading is for you if you were living in like a perpetual state of conflict. Like it was always, especially over the last, I don't know, couple of weeks, couple of months, it was a never-ending drama. It was just, nobody was happy in a relationship. And I think at some point it just dawned on you because it was just unbearable anymore. It was starting to take a toll on you. And I think you just, called it quits. Not because you're a quitter, but because it was impossible to sustain something like this. Because, sometimes I look at spreads, sometimes I look at readings, and I ask myself a very simple question, Capricorn. What do we not have on the table? And in this case, we have no love. No love. What we do have is like a never-ending conflict, never-ending drama. It's like it almost feels like a war zone, right? Because we have the 5 of Wands, the 7 of Wands, the Knight of Swords. The 5 of Wands is a card of drama. It's a card of a conflict. It's a card of fighting. The 7 of Wands, the next card over, it's like they always had to be right. It's like they would get very defensive. Like if you tell them something and whatever you tell them can be interpreted as either something positive or negative, they would always go with a negative interpretation of what you just said. They always had to insist on their way, my way or the highway, right? And the 8 of Swords clarifying the 5 of Wands all the way to your left, it perhaps lasted for a while because the 8 of Swords is a card of somebody who's stuck in that particular situation. And the 10 of Wands on the bottom of the deck is a card of a burden. So I think at some point it just became too much for you. Too big of a burden. The Knight of Swords clarified by the Ace of Swords, some more fighting. Well, perhaps this is you finally lashing out and just stopping this altogether by leaving this person, right? The Knight of Swords out of all 4 knights is the knight that tends to get into fights. It's also the fastest knight out of all 4 knights. So I think at some point it just boom, and it all fell apart. The Ace of Swords is a very decisive energy. With the Ace of Swords, nobody is fooling around anymore. Nobody is trying to be nice, especially that card clarifying the Knight of Swords. I think that was it. That was it right there. So let's take a look at the advice spread real quick. Here's the advice for you, Capricorn. We have the 5 of Pentacles, we have the Hermit, we have the World, and we also have the 9 of Wands on the bottom of the deck. You could have been dealing with a Virgo. So here's the deal, Capricorn. If you already stopped for a second and thought about it, and you've realized that even though you were together with this person, you were in a relationship, but you still felt left out in the cold, if you still felt miserable, sad, if that conclusion came to your mind and you decided to leave, you decided to stop this, to end this, then you did the right thing. If you're still thinking about what the heck is going on, why am I in this relationship, why am I with this person, I think I'd be better off without them, then you're onto something, okay? We start with the 5 of Pentacles, right? This is a card of somebody feeling left out in the cold, feeling sad, feeling miserable. Perhaps that's how you feel in this relationship, or that's how you felt in that relationship because of constant fighting. There was no love. Perhaps the two of you were in love in the beginning, but then it all deteriorated and it was nothing but drama and fighting, and you were just very sad and miserable, feeling sad and miserable, right? With that Five of Pentacles. The Hermit in the middle. Could have been a Virgo, but the Hermit is all about going within and doing some thinking, going through some kind of a thought process. So I think at some point you were like, let me think about it. What am I doing here? Why am I in this relationship? Why am I suffering? Why do I have to feel this way with the Five of Pentacles? Right? We also have the Nine of Wands on the bottom of the deck. This is a card of a wounded warrior. And at the same time, it's a card of somebody who puts up a wall between themselves and the person they're dealing with. Right? So I think at some point you thought about it. You thought about it long and hard. Right? And you figured that there's no love here anymore. And you decided to end it. The World, right next to the deck, is a card of an ending, but I usually interpret it as a happy end card. But this is when one chapter of your life is about to end, and a new, much better, much happier chapter of your life is about to begin, and I assume it will be without that person who is not a happy camper. Okay? So that's how I see this. Let's take a look at spread number 3 real quick, which is new love coming towards you in the near future. Here's new love coming towards you in the near future, Capricorn. We have the Three of Cups clarified by the Six of Cups. We have the Ace of Wands clarified by the King of Cups. We have the Sun. And we also have the Page of Wands on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. We also have Leo on the table. Here's the deal, Capricorn. You're going to be dealing with this King of Cups right there in the middle. It could be somebody from your past, or it could be somebody new. I know it sounds confusing, but I'll explain in just a second why we have two different scenarios. The King of Cups in the middle is clarifying the Ace of Wands. So the King of Cups could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, or somebody with a lot of water in their chart. If they're not a water sign, they could be somebody who is mature, somebody who is maybe in control of their emotions, but at the same time very loving when it comes to you. So let's talk about those two scenarios. We have the Three of Cups clarified by the Six of Cups all the way to your left. The Three of Cups is a card of a celebration or a reunion, but it's clarified by the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups is a soulmate card, but it's also a card of somebody from the past. And besides that, we have the Page of Wands on the bottom of the deck, which is either an invitation, or if you are already going to some kind of an event, that's where this King of Cups will show up and start flirting with you, start cracking jokes with you, and things like that. So for some of you, if you are going to some kind of a reunion or an event with old friends, the King of Cups could be one of them, could be somebody from the past, or say you're going to this event with old friends, but you're going somewhere public. And this King of Cups could also be in the same location, at the same bar, in the same club, in the same whatever. Alright, perhaps it's like a huge reunion, but new people are also invited. Alright, so it could be somebody from your past, or it could be a new person who will just happen to be there. Alright, hopefully now it makes sense. But yes, it could be someone's birthday. You know, we're in the middle of an Aquarius birthday season, so perhaps you're going to an Aquarius birthday party, right? And it's at the same time a big reunion because you haven't seen those people in a long time. Or it could be any other event with the Three of Cups, or any type of a reunion. Okay, and yeah. The King of Cups is clarifying the Ace of Wands. Wink, wink. It's all about passion. The two of you will hit it off right away. I think this person has a great sense of humor, and which will resonate with you, because we all know funny is money. Alright? But I think the two of you will definitely get something off the ground, because I don't know if the two of you are going to go home together. I don't know. If you do, I'm not judging anybody, but the Ace of Wands, yes, it's a very passionate ace, but the two of you will definitely be spending some time together. Maybe you'll go on a date the following day or something like that. And the Sun right next to the deck could be a Leo you're dealing, but the Sun is the happiest card in the deck. Alright? It's a major arcana card. It's the only major arcana card on the table. And it's the last card that came out. So I think you're going to be feeling on top of the world with this person. And hopefully in the future it will transition or get upgraded to something serious. I did not want to clarify the Sun card. Because again, it's the happiest card in the deck. I think you're going to be 100% happy that you and this King of Cups are together. All right, and you guys can take it from there. You guys can definitely take it from there. So that's what I have for you, Capricorn, for this reading, for this time period. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also share and subscribe. And other than that, Capricorn, have an amazing February.